Time for a new PLAYTOWN theory. If you are new here or unfamiliar with PLAYTOWN, it's an indie horror series by TNP Games set inside what looks like an ordinary indoor playground. But beneath the surface, there's something much darker: twisted mascots, hidden memories, and something watching from the shadows. In Chapter 1, we followed a father into the abandoned fun center looking for a starter's necklace. But what we found was way worse. In Chapter 2, the horror kicked up fast. The mascots weren't just decorations anymore, and we start to uncover the deeper mystery behind the facility. Now, with PLAYTOWN 3 coming soon, this story jumps 13 years into the future. The playground has reopened, and the danger feels even bigger. In my last video, I went over everything we know so far: the trailers, the setting. But today, I want to dig into something specific, a theory I've been thinking about for a while. I don't think Steg is dead. So let's just get into the theory and sit down, relax. Let's do this. In depth of the theory. So, if you've been following the Playtime series, you know that Steg died at the end of Chapter 1. The protagonist defeats him, and it seems like his story is over. But Playtime isn't your typical horror game. The lore is deep, and the presence of Hexcore, the master weaver of fates, suggests that death might not be the end. Hexcore is introduced in Playtime 2 as a mysterious figure who controls destinies. His title means he can manipulate events, change outcomes, and even bring characters back to life. If Stag was a powerful figure close to catching the player, Hexcore would have a reason to bring him back to life. Not just as a puppet, but as a key part of whatever plan Hexcore is weaving. There's also something interesting in the Playtime 3 teaser: a metallic sound, like heavy footsteps dragging something. It's subtle, but it could hint that Steg is returning, transformed or revived. All signs that point to one thing: Steg isn't gone. Hexcore's powers give him control over life and death. And that means Steg could come back stronger, more dangerous, and with a new purpose in Playtime Chapter 3. Also, you know how, well, I think that Pip died in like Chapter 2, and in one of the teaser images, I'll put it on screen, you can see that Pip is back. So, I'm pretty sure this means that Hexcore brought both of them back to life. So, I broke down why I believe Steg isn't truly gone, but what if Hexcore has already created something more dangerous? That brings us to our newest monster in Playtime 3, Radishaurus. At first glance, Radishaurus seems like just another creepy mascot, but the truth goes way deeper. I believe Radishaurus is the manifestation of Hexcore's purest power, not just a servant, but a piece of Hexcore himself. So, Playtime 3 takes place 13 years in the future after Playtime 1 and 2. So, here's the thing: we never seen him or any promotional material referencing him in any of the Playtime games. So, I believe that Hexcore just made him to kill some of the kids.